This is the beautiful LeMoyne Star, but it's special because I did not use any half-square triangles for this. That's exactly right. We had a viewer named B. Pelsozi. She asked if I could demonstrate this. Now she wanted a 9-inch. I'm sorry, B, but this is like 11 and a half finished, but you'll still see the process and figure this out. This is very cool. I'm going to set this aside and show you how we do this. You just need 3 different pieces of material, right? You need a 3-inch square, you'll need 8 of them. You need a 4-inch square, you need 8 of those. And then you need a rectangle that measures 3 by 6.5 inches. Now, if your star is going to be made of the same material, you need 8 of these. My star is going to be half of this material and half of a different. So I'll do 4 of these and 4 of the other. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is take the small square, put it face down on the rectangle on the side here, okay? We're going to draw a line, and I've done that here with this sample. We're going to draw a diagonal line through it and stitch right on top of the line. Now, usually we're stitching on both sides of the line, right? This time we're going to stitch on the line. Now, very important thing to do, when you're making this piece, and I'm going to pull this back for a second, I'm showing you how to make a quarter of this. Because if you can make this quarter, you can make the whole thing, all right? So while we're building this square though, what's important to know is, yes, I'm gonna start with this, but I also need to do this in the opposite way. So here's my opposite one. See my diagonals going this way? I put my little white square on the opposite end and did my diagonal that way. Build these at the same time. I mean, these are 2 separate pieces, but it's wise to just remember you need an opposing view because these are mirror images, all right? So I'm going to set him aside. Now, when you draw and sew on this, the next thing we're going to do is cut off this end. Now the best way to do that, if you have one of these add a quarter rulers, I had this from a foundation paper piecing video about a year ago. I love this. You can use the add a quarter ruler and lay it on your seam, and it will give you exactly a 1/4 inch that you can cut off. So you'll trim that, and I have done that. So here's what it looks like, right? It's still very simple. Now when we open this up and press it, we get this version. Still simple, huh? Now we're going to take the 4.5 inch square that we had, and on the long edge of your fabric, not the short edge here, on the long edge, turn it over face down and put it right in this corner. Now we're going to stitch a 1/4 inch seam across the top of this white square, right? Now when I do that, I get this. Still very simple, right? So let's open that up, and when we press that open, interesting L shape. If you are this far, you are in good shape, okay? Because this is the shape you're looking for. And remember I said build an opposing side at the same time. Here's my opposing side. I'm using 2 different fabrics, of course, right? But there will be a link to these fabrics in the description if you're interested. So when you have these, you're almost done. Now this is the fun part. Take one and fold it over the other, and line these up as best you can. Now I'm going to cut this right in front of you so you can see this. See this diagonal from this point down to this point? That's what we're going to line up. So with my ruler, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to slice this off. All right, so that's just junk. Now when I open this up, you can kind of see that's going to make our quarter of the LeMoyne Star. And I've done one here, and I've actually pressed it open for you to see. It's quite beautiful. I really, really love this. And keep in mind, there were no half-square triangles involved in this quilt block at all. That's what's so special about it. So if you can do this one, just do it 3 more times, and then you have yourselves a beautiful LeMoyne Star. And hey, if you haven't already, follow us or subscribe to us or like us or share us or heart us, whatever you do. I'm really glad you watch these videos. I hope you will try this one, and happy sewing.